Horizontal and vertical lines are our two special cases when we're considering equations of lines. For a horizontal line, it will have an equation of the form f of x equals b. This is also the same as having an equation of the form y equals b if it's not written in function notation. So a horizontal line will have a vertical intercept, and whatever that value is in our equation is going to show up as the y-coordinate of our vertical intercept. It will not have a horizontal intercept. A vertical line will have an equation that has just an x in it, and it will have a horizontal intercept, and the value from our equation will show up in that horizontal or x-intercept, and it will not have a vertical intercept. Let's look at graphing one of each of these. So if we want to graph the line f of x equals 3, so remember this is the same as the line y equals 3. So because this equation has just a y, this will be a horizontal line, and that 3 is telling us where we will cross our vertical axis. So we can mark a point at 0, 3, and then draw a horizontal line going through that point. For the equation x equals 3, that 3 is now telling us where we have a horizontal intercept for our vertical line. So we can mark the point 3, 0, and then draw a vertical line through that point. So when there is just a y, you will have a horizontal line. When there is just an x, we will have a vertical line instead. Let's look at actually writing some equations. So if we want to write the equation of a horizontal line passing through the point 4, 3, when we see that it is horizontal, we know our equation must be of the form y equals. To come up with the value for our equation, just look at the y-coordinate of any point on that line. So if it must go through the point 4, 3, that means every single point on the line will have a y-coordinate of 3, and our equation will be y equals 3. If you're having trouble seeing y, draw a sketch of that line. So if we go to the point 4, 3, if you now look at a horizontal line going through that point, notice that it also crosses the vertical axis at 0, 3. If you want a vertical line, as soon as you see that word vertical, you know it's going to be of the form x equals, and then just look for the x-coordinate of any point on that line. Since it must go through the point 8, -1, our equation will be x equals 8. Again, if it helps to sketch where that line is, picture the point 8, -1, and then imagine a vertical line going through that point. Notice that it also goes through the point 8, 0, so it goes through our x, or our horizontal axis, at the point 8, 0. So horizontal lines will be y equals a number, vertical lines will always be x equals a number.